Shalom Aleichem. The Torah in Siman Tov Lamed explains why the Shabbos before Pesach is called shabbosHaGadol. The reason is because it says in the pasuk, "Be'esel HaChodesh," the 10th of the month of Nisan, each one should take a selah base of it. That year, the 10th of Nisan was on Shabbos. The Jews took the set where it happens to be, which was the god, the Avodah Zarah of all the Egyptian people, and they took the set, they tied it to the beds, and the Egyptians asked them, "Why are you taking this sheep?" They said, "We're taking it to slaughter it. We're going to slaughter your god." The Egyptians stood with angry faces, and their god didn't do anything, didn't hurt the Jews. The Egyptians weren't able to do anything to the Jews, and because of this nace that Kadosh Baruch Hu did, and they were able to, every Jew was able to take the god. The Egyptians worshipped for years and years and years, and the Egyptians weren't able to do anything to the Jews. They were they weren't able to say anything to the Jews, to do anything to them. Therefore, we call it shabbosHaGadol, after that nace that happened to the Jewish people. The poskim asked a simple question that is worth it to bring out, is that why is it based on Shabbos? We know that every holiday, every miracle that happens to the Jewish people, it happens on a day of the week, and it happened on a day of the month. Every holiday that we have in Yiddishkeit is based on the day of the month that it happened. Chanukah is Chof Hei Kislev, the 25th of the month of Kislev. The day of the week that Chanukah, the miracle of Chanukah took place, is irrelevant. We based the holiday on the day of the month that it took place. Pesach, Shavuot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, everything's based on the calendar date, the date of the month that it took place. So why, when it comes to shabbosHaGadol, do we base the commemoration of this nace not after the day of the month, which was Yud Nisan? We base it after the day of the week, which was Shabbos. Therefore, every year, the miracle, the shabbosHaGadol, is based on Shabbos. Whether Shabbos is Yud, Yud Aleph, Yud Beis, Yud Gimel, some years, Yud Dalet, is always based on Shabbos, on the day of the week. Why is that? So I'd like to share with you the teretz of the Maaseh Hashem. The Maaseh Hashem says like this, that we know that the point of Shabbos is to bring out that Kadosh Baruch Hu is a Borei Olam. Kadosh Baruch Hu created the world. But even though a person, a human being, could believe that Kadosh Baruch Hu was Borei Olam, created the world, but there's still room to believe that He created the world, but He set the world up with human nature, with natural teva, with koichavim, mazolos, different teva, different nature, which it runs its own course, and He's no longer involved in the daily things that happen. Therefore, just believing that Hashem created the world He still won't bring out this belief. Hashem is mashkiach, because Baruch Hu, He takes care of us on a daily basis, and He's totally involved in everything that happens and goes on in the world daily. What happened on shabbosHaGadol? On shabbosHaGadol, on that Shabbos, when the Jews took the seh, which was a tile, a sheep, which was the god of the Egyptians. Why is that the god? Because there's a mazel. There's the Yud Beis Mazolos, the 12 mazolos. One of the mazols is a tile. And tile is a very, very strong mazel, which the Egyptians picked as their god, as their leader, as their avodah zarah. And they believe that the mazel of tile has some type of power, and this tile is their god. Therefore, every sheep, they worship a sheep because the sheep was connected this mazel of tile. So now, when the Jews took the tile, they took their sheep on Shabbos, and their God did not do anything, and the Egyptians were not able to do anything back to the Jews. Their God was gone, was ruined. What did that show? It showed there is no teva. There is no nature. Even teva is also governed and ruled by a Kadosh Baruch Hu. If a Kadosh Baruch Hu doesn't want the teva to happen, it's not going to be. What's the proof? They took the teva, they took the tila, they took this mazel, and the mazel was dead. It didn't work. It didn't stand up. It didn't fight back. They weren't able to do anything. That showed, that brought out the clarity that Kadosh Baruch Hu not only created the world, he also governs, and he's in constant control over teva, over all the natural things that he created. I want to add that the Aruch HaShulchan says that Paroi, Bedafka waited. He was stubborn. Even though a few makas before he decided to send the Jews out, and then he realized, no, let me wait until Nisan, and when Nisan comes, my God, the Tla, he'll take care of us. He'll take care of us, and he'll fight back, and he'll punish the Jews. Therefore, Bedafka in Nisan, where the mazel, the God of Tla, has the most power, HaKadosh Baruch Hu showed the world, and showed the Egyptians that the Tla has zero power if Hashem doesn't want it to do anything. Therefore, on Shabbos, Kodesh, which brings out the Shabbos, we have to bring out the Emunah HaKadosh Baruch Hu, belief and faith that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. And not only did he create the world, he totally is mashkiach. He's constantly involved in daily life and everything that happens to us. So until that day, until that Shabbos in Mitzrayim, it was clear to the world that Hashem created the world. But it wasn't clear HaKadosh Baruch Hu's involvement, and there is no such thing as Teva. On shabbosHaGadol, on the 10th of Nisan, which that year was Shabbos, the Jews took the Seh, on Shabbos, the Shabbos became a bigger Shabbos. It became clear to the world that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is also in control of Teva, control of everything that happens to us. There is a constant hashgacha pratis. Therefore, the Shabbos became a bigger Shabbos. As the Ma'aseh Hashem says, shabbosHaGadol, the limud of Shabbos became bigger. Therefore, we know in Kiddush we say Zeichel Ma'aseh Bereishis and Zeichel Yesias Mitzrayim. What is the connection Yesias Mitzrayim with Shabbos? Because the point of Shabbos is to bring out the Emunah of Hashem, and Yesias Mitzrayim completed this Emunah of Hashem, that not only HaKadosh Baruch Hu the Borei Olam, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is a constant mashkiach, hashgacha pratis, and everything that happens in our daily life. But this shabbosHaGadol is the introduction and the start to prepare us for the Yontif of Pesach and the Leil Seder, which Be'ez Hashem will be able to take out a lot from it and grow in our Emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu.